Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Bringing in a standout player to turn the Lakers into a powerhouse next season is general manager Rob Pelinka's goal. Walker Kessler is a player who would be a great fit for the Lakers, as he is young, athletic, a scorer, good on defense and also grabs rebounds. If Jordan Clarkson joins, he will be another scorer who could be the sixth man and even a starter. Trade suggestion: the Lakers want to bring in Walker Kessler to make a super team. The Lakers might trade Austin Reaves for a center this offseason. Is there a deal with the Jazz that makes sense to do? Austin Reaves broke out in a big way this season. The undrafted guard averaged 20.2 points per game, and he was even more productive when he didn't have to share the floor with LeBron James and/or Luka Doncic. The latter of those two stars was, of course, traded for in one of the most surprising NBA deals ever. While Reaves showed some star potential, his fit alongside Doncic was questionable, regardless of how much Los Angeles fleeced the Dallas Mavericks in that move. Both Doncic and Reaves are ball-dominant guards with defensive limitations. This offseason, the Lakers desperately need to pursue a center, and they might have to trade Reaves away to get one. The Utah Jazz are a team that the Lakers should consider doing business with. Jazz receive Austin Reaves, Gabe Vincent, 2031 first-round pick. Lakers receive Walker Kessler, Jordan Clarkson, Keontae George, 2 second-round picks. The Lakers' need for a center is well documented. In the playoffs, J.J. Redick was forced to play Jackson Hayes and forwards such as Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and James at the pivot spot. While Walker Kessler improved and started to establish himself as a part of the Jazz's core in his third season, he has often been brought up in trade rumors in the past. If the Jazz were willing to trade him, he'd be the exact type of big man who would thrive on a James/Doncic-led team. Kessler doesn't have an advanced defensive game, but he can crash the glass and finish plays inside. He is also an elite rim protector on the defensive end. James and Doncic demand so much attention and are so elite when it comes to playmaking that they need a center who they can pass the ball to down low off of their drives. This deal lands the Lakers a lot more than just a center, though. The team also nets Jordan Clarkson and Keontae George in this deal. Clarkson is a perennial sixth man of the year candidate. He is a spark plug scorer who can get hot off the bench. George has shown promise in his first 2 seasons, but the Utah backcourt is getting crowded after the emergence of Isaiah Collier and with Colin Sexton still on the roster. Reaves is one of the best third options in the NBA, and he flashed star potential in his 4th season, so trading him wouldn't be easy for the Lakers. The team adds both their needed center and even more depth in this deal, though, so they'd have to consider taking it as they try and pursue one more championship before James retires. Another option for hiring a great pivot, which could happen if Walker Kessler is not hired. Lakers trade for Daniel Gafford. Perhaps the only thing that would have redeemed Nico Harrison in the eyes of Dallas Mavericks fans, short of reacquiring Luka Doncic somehow, was to land the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft. Lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. Beating the lottery odds, the Mavericks will get the chance to select Duke star Cooper Flagg as the franchise's next star. Now how does this affect the Lakers, you ask? Well, it creates a bit of a logjam in the frontcourt for the Mavericks. Flagg can play both forward positions and is going to need playing time from the get-go. Anthony Davis will be back and will be healthy with a full training camp under his belt. And then the Mavericks have 2 starting caliber centers in Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively too. It's hard to envision the Mavericks trading Lively, whom they used a lottery pick on in 2023. That would potentially make Gafford expendable. And that's where the Lakers come in. After the fallout from the Doncic trade, it might be a little hard to see the Lakers and Mavericks working together again. But Harrison and Pelinka remain good friends. And business is business. Teams will do what's best for them regardless of public perception. That's why the Lakers need to reach out and see what it would take to potentially pry Gafford away from the Mavericks. Gafford has familiarity with Doncic and thrived alongside him after the Mavericks acquired him at the 2024 trade deadline. This past season, Gafford started 31 of the 57 games he played in, at a little over 21 minutes per game. He averaged 12.3 points, 6.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists and 1.8 blocked shots while shooting 70.2% from the field and 68.9% from the free throw line. He'd be the ideal complement to Doncic. What the Lakers would have to give up is where things could get dicey. The Mavericks were widely panned for not getting enough in return for Doncic. An Austin Reeves for Gafford straight-up swap would work, and the Mavericks could presumably ask for the breakout guard in return. They do need help in the backcourt with Kyrie Irving rehabbing from his ACL injury. But there's no indication that the Lakers would consider moving on from Reeves even after his poor playoff showing. Another swap that would work would be the Lakers giving up an expiring contract like Gabe Vincent, along with a promising young player in Dalton Knecht. As evidenced by this past trade deadline, the Lakers have been willing to move Knecht, and he is one of the players on the roster with legit trade value. But would Knecht and an expiring be enough in the eyes of the Mavericks and their fanbase? The ultimate question though remains, would the Mavericks deal with the Lakers again after such backlash following the Doncic trade? Gafford is what the Lakers need in a trade for a starting center, and they should do their due diligence and reach out regardless. Trade the Lakers won't make, by Michael Porter Jr. Lakers landed among favorites to trade for $207 million forward. The Los Angeles Lakers have the third best odds to land Michael Porter Jr. if the Denver Nuggets are to trade him this offseason. Online sportsbook Bovada, per NBA Central, has the Golden State Warriors as a plus 300 favorite to add the sweet-shooting 6'10" Nuggets forward, followed by the Chicago Bulls, plus 400, and the Lakers, plus 600. The Orlando Magic, plus 700, Boston Celtics, plus 800, Los Angeles Clippers, plus 900, Portland Trailblazers, plus 900, Phoenix Suns, plus 1,400, and Toronto Raptors, plus 1,800, are also on the list. Porter Jr. hinted at a potential shakeup in Denver after the Nuggets' second-round loss Oklahoma City Thunder. "Everyone in this locker room means a lot to me," Porter said, per the Denver Post. "I'm not sure if it'll be the same exact group next year. But whatever's next for me, whatever's next for this team, I know that the guys will be ready for it." Michael Porter Jr. is expensive for a non-3-and-D wing. Getty: the Warriors are the odds-on favorites to land Michael Porter Jr. if the Denver Nuggets trade him, according to Bovada. Porter Jr. was a non-factor in the series as he was limited by a sprained left shoulder. He averaged just 7.4 points on 32.3% field goal shooting and 25% from the three-point line against the Thunder. It was a far cry from his regular season scoring average of 18.2 points on 50.4% field goal shooting and 39.5% from the three-point line. The 6-year veteran has 2 years left on his 5-year, $207 million max deal. He is owed $79 million over the next 2 seasons. The Lakers can use Porter's size and shooting to complement their LeBron James-Luka Doncic duo. But Porter is an expensive wing who doesn't defend well. The Lakers have up to $70 million worth of expiring contracts to use in trade this offseason, along with their 2031 first-round pick and 5-pick swaps. Rui Hachimura's expiring $18.3 million contract, along with salary fillers, can get a Porter Jr. deal done. However, their top priority is to look for a starting caliber center. Austin Reeves for star center? Reeves is the Los Angeles Lakers' biggest trade chip to acquire an all-star big man. According to Dan Woik of the Los Angeles Times, the Lakers will only make their third star Austin Reeves available on one condition. Reeves is not viewed as untradeable because almost no one in the NBA is untradeable. But if the Lakers are going to trade him for a center, they're going to want one that is foundationally important, a build-around type and not a fill-in toward the obvious need they have at center, and will need to address in other ways. If one of the best centers in the NBA were available, the conversations might be different, but at least now, during the first part of the offseason, that just isn't the case, Woik wrote in his LA Times Lakers newsletter on Thursday. Reeves is eligible to sign a maximum of a 4-year, $89.2 million contract this summer, which is already a huge raise from his current 4-year, $54 million deal. But even that maximum extension the Lakers can offer is below his market value, which is why he is expected to decline and hit unrestricted free agency in 2026. According to ESPN's front office insider Bobby Marks, Reeves will be eligible to sign a contract worth up to 25% of the salary cap of the Lakers or any team with cap space in the summer of 2026. Marks added that Reeves' first-year starting salary in that max contract would be a whopping $42.5 million. Historic LeBron James announcement made on Wednesday. The Los Angeles Lakers' postseason journey came to an abrupt end following their Game 5 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves earlier this month. After the loss, Lakers star LeBron James, who at age 40, averaged 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds a game during the regular season, he faced questions on his plan to return and play for what would be his 23rd season in the NBA. "I don't know. I don't have an answer to that," James said. "Something I'll sit down with my family, my wife and my support group and just kind of talk through it and see what happens. Just have a conversation with myself on how long I want to continue to play. I don't know the answer to that right now, to be honest. So, we'll see." While the four-time NBA champion gave a vague response, he's expected to return and play for the 2025-26 NBA season. Not only does he have a player option to make $52.6 million next season, it's hard to imagine he'll pass up a second year playing alongside his eldest son, Bronny James. Before the Eastern Conference Finals kicked off on Wednesday, the NBA announced this year's MVP award went to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder and all the league finalists. James finished sixth in the NBA MVP voting, receiving one fourth-place vote and 13 fifth-place votes, breaking two historic records in the process. James extended his own NBA record of receiving MVP votes for a 20th season, the AP's Tim Reynolds announced. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is second, 17 seasons, with Tim Duncan in third, 16. The Lakers star also replaced Michael Jordan as the older player in NBA history to receive MVP votes, according to Hoops Hype. He's now both the youngest, at age 19, and oldest players, at age 40, to ever receive MVP votes. Lakers Bronny James among NBA's elite in one unique category. Throughout the entire 2024-25 NBA season, Los Angeles Lakers rookie Bronny James was constantly talked about. He received a lot of criticism throughout the year, but he also showed improvement throughout the year. In the future, the Lakers firmly believe that he has the potential to be a legitimate role player for the team. That future might be as early as next season. While he didn't play much as a rookie, James is among the NBA's best in one unique category. As shared by NBA Central on X, James is among the most followed NBA players on social media. Being LeBron James' son has something to do with that, but Bronny has done an excellent job of building his name and brand as well. Read more. Former four-time NBA All-Star unveils shocking Mavericks, Cooper flag take among all NBA players. James ranks number 18 with 7.9 million followers. His father, LeBron, leads all players with a stunning 159.7 million followers. Stephen Curry comes in second with 58.1 million, Russell Westbrook is in third with 22.9 million, Kyrie Irving is fourth with 20.3 million, and Lonzo Ball is fifth with 18.1 million. Throughout his rookie season, James played in 27 games and made one start. He scored 62 total points, dished out 22 assists, grabbed 18 rebounds, and recorded 9 steals. James shot 31.3% from the floor and 28.1% from three-point range. James had his best game of the season on March 20th against the Milwaukee Bucks, when he scored 17 points on 7-4-10 shooting to go along with 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and a block. Read more. Warriors are reportedly already preparing to trade for Celtics star. In addition to playing 27 games at the NBA level, James saw a lot of action in the G League. He played in 11 games for the South Bay Lakers, averaging 21.9 points, 5.4 assists, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.9 steals per game, while shooting 44% from the floor and 38% from beyond the three-point arc. Following the season, James spoke out honestly about his rookie season. I thought I got better. I thought I grew as a player and a person, he said. More work to be done. I feel like my progression has been slow, but getting better every day.